Welcome to Goretober RPG Maker Horror Edition for 2020, showing the best and the goriest moments in each of these games. The shorter games will be played from start to finish. Other games, like Witch's Heart, I'm going to be playing only part of that. Thank you very much, hope you get spooked and enjoy. A forest of drizzling rain is just awaiting to be a torrential downpour of horror. Feeling asleep once again while studying? No good, dear protagonist. Whom, embarrassingly, I've forgotten the name of already. Cremation, burial. Okay, so this is not studying. This is funeral-related stuff. Yeah, her parents died, unfortunately. Well, anybody who dies is an unfortunate case. From a car accident, I believe. I need to return the papers to the shelf. Wonky pokey. This is way too much food for one person. Food horror in its own way. Because you need to get rid of it before it expires. Eat it or throw it away. I hate throwing away food. It's such a waste of resources that could have gone to someone who really needed that food. But that's the problem with the Western world. We have too much of it. Come, come. Come, come, come. My cute, cute child. Quick, quick, come out here. The promise. Come to fulfill the promise. The split between the two of you, I will forgive only with time and loss. Only now. Only now. So when the day comes. Come, come, my cute, cute child. Please give it all to me. I won't allow you to escape. I won't allow it. I won't allow it. Whom is speaking to us in our dreams? A place that we can go to try and find our relatives that seem to be closed off from us. Not by the protagonist's choice, but by the protagonist's parents' choice. Really unusual resolution that the developer decided to put into the game here. It's like a lot of the map has been cropped out for a cinematic reason, probably? 3 hours later. I guess there's nothing to do but wait. Yeah, waiting is another horrific thing. The art of waiting. It's late. A car, no, a patrol car. Hi there. Hey, you there. What are you doing? Excuse me? I'm waiting for the bus. The bus isn't coming. Bus? Ah, the passengers have dwindled so much that it's already gone out of service. Eh? What, did you intend to go to Asakawa village? Yes, I sure did. I see. Alright. It's dangerous for a kid to be in this kind of place. I can send you with a patrol car. Is that alright? Yes, so where are you going in the village? Yes, this place, but do you know of it? Ah, yes, that is the museum of this village. Museum? Though in the past it seems to have been quite a splendid museum. It's become a museum ever since the old man who owned the mansion died. So what kind of business do you have at that place? Oh, well, for relatives. Eh? Well, alright. For now, let's ride over there, because the museum closes once it gets dark. Okie pokey. Okie pokey. We didn't know about the bus not arriving at all. Arrive to the spooky museum! Alright. Arrive to the spooky museum that is certainly not dark at all. It's dark. But just glad there's flashes of lightning whenever it comes into play. Oop, something darts across the screen just there. Who goes about this place in the dark? Is there a person that just is able to see in the darkness? If so, please teach me your ways. So dark it seems. Okay. I don't know which way to go here. Oh, there's something on the floor. It's a key. Lovely. If we can find this key somewheres, then we can just, I don't know, turn on the power. Lined with tons of books. Like, what can you see, folks? I'm barely able to see anything, so I'm just going to resort to my recording screen, which is only a little bit better when it comes to seeing where I'm going. Oh, something is that. Oh, how cold. Yeah, I'm looking over this way because that's where it is. That's where it is. Like, this is horror in itself, for goodness sakes. Not be able to see where you are within the game. Within the window of the game. Hey, we got ourselves a lovely, lovely lamp, so we should turn this on. Yes, please. Hey, that's much better. We can see what we're doing now. Now I don't need to rely on my recording screen for anything at this point in time. This again, it is so cold. Very cold. Oh, we can go this way at least. Anything in bathroom number 1? Nope. Surely you would find something horrific inside a bathtub in a horror game. Probably yes, probably not. Oh gosh, look at this. Cooked food has been not cooked, but it's been charcoaled. It's been seared into the abyss of the darkest abyss. I don't even know what I'm saying now. It's been burnt to death, that's what I was trying to say. Anybody about these parts? For goodness sakes, there's gonna be more horrors. I can guarantee it's been blockaded. Blockaded by my thoughts. Blockaded like an Omaniki game scenario where it's like that area is under construction, but in this case it's a physical construction, not a coding construction. For goodness sakes, it's still dark. Oh, it's darkness. Read the picture book. Once upon a time there was a very beautiful woman in the village. However, a woman with her beauty made men captive and started doing evil things. Because of this, the village became quite desolate, and the men, their wives, and their children all starved. For goodness sakes, why do these succubuses or mermaids do this sort of thing to people, particularly men? Finally, this evil woman was chased away by the people of the village off into the mountains because this woman wouldn't stop doing evil things, manipulating the men into doing horrific stuff. She gradually changed her appearance and ended up becoming a monster. Obaki Oni, the woman who became a monster, became the Kotori Obaki, who would abduct children and send them to hell. She abducted all children. The men of the village, however much they tried to go out and exterminate this monster, were all unable to win against the monster. You cannot win against the paranormal. That's just like an unwritten rule. Then one day a rain started falling in the village. A light rain like a drizzle. And for some reason the Kotori Okapi together with the rain came down upon the village. Where is my child? The children going into the forest are not enough. Now hand over my child. Hand my child to me. Somehow we are that child. At that time, one villager headed towards the Kotori Obaki. Strange enough, the Kotori Obaki did not attempt to attack this villager. And then this brave villager threw a blue shining stone at the Kotori Obaki. When the stone hit the Kotori Obaki, it made a shrieking voice and returned to the forest afterwards. The person who threw the rock made prayers for the Kotori Obaki not come to the village and abduct children. And the Kotori Obaki did not descend upon the village ever again. From then on, the villager became the one called the Agami-san, and since then protected the village from the forest's Kotori Obaki. The person we will probably get used to later on, the one who is silent, is the Ogami-san. Children then no longer went into the forest anymore, and the village completely regained its vitality. What a story that is. This game, I remember, is very dark, but it's also very pleasant in its own ways. Like, it's not perpetuating you with horrific events at all times, but there are some moments of individualistic things that happen throughout the game, like the other characters' time and struggles at school being bullied, and then our character here defending him. I know it's not funny, but it's just kind of a feeling I had at a point in time to reflect upon the different charms that this game represents. It's a charm that I don't think Angels of Death represented, but there are things in Angels of Death that were not portrayed in this game. Oh, something fell over there. Something shiny seems to have fallen from above the shelf. Oh, what are you crawling towards it? A pendant with 3 blue shining stones has fallen to the floor. Even if I try to return this, my hand cannot reach above the shelf. For now, let's take it on and leave it at the reception. Even so, this is really pretty. Why is it shining like this? It is a sign of things to come. Something goes along here. Some sounds can be heard from somewhere. Whereabouts are those sounds, though? Door is locked so it won't open. That's very logical. Oh, that cone's moved. Sounds can be heard from further within. Who is along these paths? The sounds from the other side of the door, however it is locked. Okay, then we'll go away. Excuse me? Who is it? From the other side of the door, a girl's like voice can be heard. How to say this? I came here because there's something I want to know. You're not the manager? Well, I guess I'm looking for the manager. You are the manager? No. For now, get me out of here. Yes, I was hiding, so the door became locked and I can't get out now. Well, that is your fault for getting yourself stuck in this situation. What do I do? That would have definitely been the manager, right? I don't know. In fact, I don't want to be found. Then should I contact the local police? No! Do you mean officer? Just not that. I'll die if you call him. What should I... From the little hole in the wall, a small key-like object came out. This is... Use this and look for the key to this room. Thanks! We definitely won't come back for you. I would say take all of the keys, not just that one. We'll become the manager of this place. Oh, hello. It's been locked. For now, I'll be looking for somewhere from which I can get out. Once if you get caught, you must absolutely not talk about me. Yeah, wait a little. Yeah, we will definitely talk about you, for goodness sakes. Why would you even say that? Like, you're just giving us an incentive to be able to talk about you. Seems to be locked by a dial. We have absolutely no idea about what this possible combination could be, because there's been no clue so far in the game as to what it could be. That wasn't locked before. Hi there, Guardian of the Night. And you with that sword as well, outlined blue. Well, at least that's open, actually. A sword. A big old fancy sword. Oh, there's a night glowstone. Okay. Long, long ago, the villager performed a spiritual task called Ogami Sama used this. Hell yeah. Right, we need some numbers to be able to help us out. Something along the lines of a clue. Perhaps. Hurry up. Obtained silver key. Where can we put this silver key in? Yes, it's a door, okay. Oh, look at that. Look at that interaction here. Yeah. Well, you're going to go after her. Yep. No, no. Let me go. Not at all. You're going to have no mercy, dear girl. Closer and closer. We should run away. I need to somehow keep this door shut. Documents. There. Not locked. Drawer. There's... No, I don't want to read that. I want to know how to keep this door closed. Rope. Keep a doorknob still with a rope. Okay. Okay, pokey. Okay. There we go. Gosh. Can't jump down from here. It seems if I can throw something below, it could make a loud sound. No. That one there, that one there. Drawers empty. Okay, I don't have anything in person. Throw something like lamp. No. Silver key. Pressing situations for something which has not appeared inside the room. I know that, but we can't really do... Oh, take this lamp. Okay, broken lamp. And throw it at... Yep, we can do that. Okay. Vandalism. Whip, silver key in hand. Go to the back and see what's going on here. Empty bucket. Horrific sceneries. How pretty. It is shining. Very shiny. Just why is this? I got a feeling that this light belongs for feelings of old times. A memory from a distant past. Something along those lines. Well then, look what we've got here. What's going on? Man with the sword. There's no way to hide here, unfortunately. I'm not bad, I promise. He knows her, and that's why he's trying to persuade her to go back to where she came from. Yeah, I think that's too brash. Of course, I'm not thinking that I want this mansion, but... Go back. Oh dear. But I really want to know about this place. Just recently, my parents went to the other world because of a traffic accident, so now I have nothing. At the very least, I want to know about this place, which is related to them. What are you arguing about? Ah! Oh, how terribly ill-natured of you, just saying go back like that. Why? This place originally belonged to one Sans family. Wouldn't just a little be fine? Well, let's calm down for now. Exactly, officer. Also, there's no place nearby where one could stay. Eh? Because this truly is a village of nothingness. If there's no bus, then there'd be no convenience store or lodging either. Well, there is a designated building for emergency lodging, but... that's this museum. Despite knowing that, manager, you shouldn't just say such ill-mannered things. If you realize what's going on, then they're not ill-mannered things. They are instructions, or more or less warnings, towards what could happen in the future. Well, but that's true, so it would be alright for you to stay here too. This is the designated place in the village. Well, Circle can? He is mute. In the end, from the day on, I started staying over at the museum. The manager here seems to be someone who doesn't talk, so he communicates through the memos he writes. He does seem to be able to hear my voice. However, it doesn't seem to be welcoming me very much. Never walk outside of this museum or the village was a promise he had admittedly made me to agree. Adamantly. I think that once I can organise my thoughts somewhat, I will leave this place immediately. This isn't merely the village's museum, but also a place where things remain that allow me to feel my memories of father and mother. Each time I experience those things, I get a warm, tight feeling in my chest. Nostalgic, but yet somehow unfamiliar. These things are a little brighter now. It seemed just to be a very dark place, even with the lantern on. Do not go into the forest, it says. Since the Obaki likes children, if you go into the forest alone, you will be eaten. Even if you are not alone, if you end up making a promise with Kotar Obaki, and you and your friends will then have to do sad, painful things. Such as washing, ironing, drying clothes. Don't ever think that monsters don't exist, no matter how much adults say that it doesn't exist. If you are a child, you will be eaten by the Kotar Obaki. So you must absolutely never go into the forest. Hi. The monsters in the middle. A depiction of the monster itself. Mountainous range forbidden. Okie dokie. That reminds me of a certain Missing Time visual novel that came out recently where the mountainous range is forbidden to only the family that owns it. Old settlement, it was isolated in the mountains, so it was not convenient coming to this village, but there were a few who came back and forth from that place. Very little farming, provided by the village management, because of the produce being very little too. Furthermore, the size of trading crystals in the past, but due to the reduction in the supply of crystals, mining is not performed nowadays. crystals were used as protective charms since time immemorial and were main accessories given to children. Furthermore, many mysterious legends surrounding these crystals and are also called stones of forgetfulness. So our protagonist was exposed to one of these crystals, and therefore their memories of this place were largely forgotten. They kind of know this place, but at the same time they do not. But in many aspects, like its origin, remain a mystery and are recorded in writing. The village, which mainly has had a history that has passed down orally, has been on a course of losing its oral traditions and history as each generation passes, because it's not spoken about enough, and therefore the information and the knowledge is not preserved and given to the next generation. Time immemorial, the popular spiritual dealer called Ogami-san, only a time out of writing concerning has been confirmed. The existence of it can be seen in all parts of this country, but in this village, those who are called this name seem to merely perform prayers. However, in this village, only a human who satisfies a certain restrictive condition is acknowledged as the Ogami-san. So Sumi, or Suji-san, Suji-kan, is that person. Those become those are adults, and the growth of this person into adult has the tendency not to be revealed to the public. Nowadays, the political power of one of those is small compared to the past. It is said that their disappearance is only a matter of time. Basically, like the Jedi in Star Wars, they will eventually be gone into extinction. Opposition can be seen between those who work to improve the village's image and the elderly who look to that with unease. So that's all the information in this room, and all the information and time we've got for Forest of Drizzling Rain. Unfortunately, today is going to be a very busy and bad day for me to be able to play any more Forest of Drizzling Rain. I've got a family member's birthday today. So that's all that's going to be for today, folks, and we shall see each other tomorrow, where we'll be tackling the Boogeyman. Have a lovely day and take care of yourselves.